If your income is small, this is how you protect it. The biggest mistake you can make is pretending that the small nature of your income doesn't matter. Most people think protection is something you do when money becomes big, when income increases, when life is stable, when things finally feel comfortable. But the truth is, protection matters most when money is limited. Because when income is small, every mistake is amplified. Every leak is louder. Every bad decision lasts longer. A small income is not dangerous by itself. What makes it dangerous is exposure. Exposure to impulse spending. Exposure to emotional decisions. Exposure to emergencies with no buffer. And most people don't lose money because they are irresponsible. They lose money because they are unprotected. Protection starts with respect. You must respect small income the same way wealthy people respect large income. The numbers may be different, but the discipline is the same. Money does not grow where it is not respected. And when income is small, respect shows up as intention. The first way you protect small income is by controlling where it goes before it arrives. Most people wait until money enters their account, then decide what to do with it. By then, emotion has already taken over. Bills are loud, wants feel urgent, and discipline disappears. Protection means deciding in advance. Before the money comes, you give every unit of income a purpose. Not later, not someday, immediately. Another way people lose small income is through invisible leaks. Small subscriptions, frequent convenience spending, tiny withdrawals that feel harmless in isolation. These expenses don't feel dangerous because they don't hurt immediately. But over time, they drain progress silently. Protection means auditing your money with honesty. Not judgment, just truth. Where is it really going? And is it serving your future or only your comfort? Emergency preparedness is another form of protection. Many people live one unexpected event away from financial collapse. Not because they are careless, but because they assume emergencies are rare. They are not. Emergencies are guaranteed. Protection means building a buffer, even if it's small. Even if it feels slow. A small emergency fund does not remove all problems, but it removes panic. And panic is expensive. Another critical mistake is tying identity to spending. When income is small, people often use money to protect their ego instead of their future. They spend to look stable, to look successful, to look normal. But image is fragile. And protecting image instead of income creates pressure. Pressure leads to debt. Debt steals future income before it arrives. Protection means separating self-worth from spending. Debt itself must be handled carefully. When income is small, bad debt becomes heavy quickly. Interest doesn't care about your income level. It compounds regardless. Protection means avoiding debt that does not increase your capacity. Financing comfort is not protection. It is delayed stress. If debt does not help you earn more, learn more, or grow more, it deserves serious scrutiny. One of the most overlooked protections is skill investment. When income is small, many people cut learning first. They stop investing in knowledge. But skills are income protection. Skills make you adaptable. They give you options. And options are financial safety. A person with skills is harder to trap financially than a person without them. Another layer of protection is simplicity. Complexity is expensive. Too many financial accounts. Too many obligations. Too many commitments. Simplicity creates clarity. And clarity reduces mistakes. The fewer moving parts in your financial life, the easier it is to protect what you earn. Time is also a form of protection. Many people trade time carelessly for money, then trade money to recover comfort. Protection means respecting your time so you don't spend money compensating for exhaustion. Poor time management often turns into poor money management. Most people believe protection is fear-based. It is not. It is strategy-based. Protection is not about hiding from life. It is about preparing for it. It is choosing long-term stability over short-term relief. It is choosing calm over chaos. Another way to protect small income is by setting standards. Standards for spending. Standards for lending. Standards for generosity. Not everyone deserves access to your money. Not every request deserves a yes. Boundaries are protection. Saying no is protection. You must also protect your mindset. Scarcity thinking leads to rushed decisions. It makes people grab opportunities without evaluation. Protection means slowing down, thinking clearly, asking better questions. What does this cost long term? What does this delay? What does this enable? Tracking is another underestimated tool. You cannot protect what you do not measure. Tracking is not obsession. It is awareness. When you see patterns, you gain control. And control is protection. Finally, understand this. People who learn to protect small income are the ones who build lasting wealth later. Because they don't panic when income increases. They don't lose discipline when numbers grow. They already know how to handle money. A small income does not mean a small future. But an unprotected income, no matter the size, leads to struggle. Protection is not glamorous. It is quiet. It is boring. And it works. If your income is small, don't focus on impressing anyone. Focus on building control. Focus on reducing exposure. Focus on protecting what you earn. Because once protection becomes habit, growth becomes possible. And when growth arrives, you will be ready. When your income is small, one of the most dangerous mistakes you can make is believing that protection can wait until you earn more. Many people tell themselves they will become disciplined later, careful later, strategic later, once the income grows. But the truth is this: the habits you build with little money are the same habits that will control large money. If you cannot protect a small income, a bigger one will only leak faster. Protection begins with respect. You must respect every unit of income that enters your hands, no matter how small it feels. Small income is not useless income. It is training income. It is teaching you how to think, how to decide, how to prioritize. Every decision you make now is shaping the future version of you that will one day handle more responsibility. One of the most important protections is emotional control. When income is small, emotions become louder. Fear, impatience, comparison, and pressure all intensify. People begin making rushed decisions, chasing quick wins, jumping into risky schemes, or overspending just to feel normal. Emotional spending is one of the fastest ways small incomes disappear. You must learn to pause before every decision. Ask yourself whether this choice protects your future or only satisfies a moment. Another powerful layer of protection is predictability. When money is limited, surprises are dangerous. This is why you must reduce uncertainty as much as possible. Fixed expenses should be minimized. Flexible spending should be controlled. The more predictable your financial life becomes, the less fragile it is. Stability is not boring when income is small. Stability is survival. You must also protect your income from other people's expectations. When people know you earn something, they assume you can share, spend, contribute, or support. Social pressure can quietly drain limited resources. You must learn to say no without explanation. Protection sometimes looks like silence. Not everyone needs to know your plans, your struggles, or your progress. Privacy is a financial shield. Another overlooked strategy is protecting your income from inefficiency. When money is small, waste becomes expensive. Late fees, unnecessary subscriptions, impulse purchases, poor planning, and convenience spending all add up. Convenience is one of the most expensive habits for low-income earners. Planning ahead saves money. Preparation saves money. Discipline saves money. You must also protect your income by separating survival money from growth money. Even if the amount is tiny, this separation matters. Survival money keeps you stable. Growth money gives you direction. Without this distinction, everything gets consumed by emergencies. When growth money is always sacrificed, progress never begins. Protection means making growth non-negotiable, even when it feels uncomfortable. Another critical form of protection is skill insulation. When income is small, your greatest asset is not cash, it is capability. Skills protect income by making it harder to replace you, easier to earn more, and faster to recover from setbacks. Investing time in learning is a form of financial protection. Knowledge compounds even when money cannot. You must also protect your income from false urgency. Everything feels urgent when money is tight, but not everything is important. Marketing thrives on urgency. Society thrives on urgency. But urgency is expensive. You must slow down decisions. Urgent choices are rarely optimized choices. The ability to wait is a financial advantage. Another threat to small income is lifestyle creep in disguise. People assume lifestyle creep only happens when income grows, but it also happens when standards quietly adjust upward. Slightly more eating out. Slightly more convenience. Slightly more comfort spending. Each adjustment feels harmless, but together they erase progress. Protection requires maintaining boundaries even when temptation increases. You also need to protect your income from identity traps. Many people use spending to prove something: maturity, success, independence, generosity, or belonging. But money used to defend identity is money that cannot build security. You do not need to look successful while building. You need to be safe. Protection means allowing yourself to look ordinary while you grow stronger. Another essential principle is buffering. When income is small, buffers are lifesavers. Even a tiny emergency reserve changes decision-making. It reduces panic. It reduces desperation. It reduces the chance of bad choices. Protection is not about having a large safety net immediately. It is about building any net at all and refusing to destroy it. You must also protect your income from comparison. Comparison creates dissatisfaction, and dissatisfaction leads to spending. Social media magnifies this problem. You see lifestyles disconnected from reality, financed by debt, inheritance, or illusion. Comparing your beginning to someone else's middle or ending is a guaranteed way to sabotage discipline. Protection requires staying in your own lane. Another quiet danger is neglecting review. Many people budget once and never look again. Protection requires regular review, weekly awareness, monthly adjustments. Without review, small leaks become big losses. Attention is protection. What you pay attention to improves. What you ignore deteriorates. Protecting a small income also means avoiding complexity. Complex systems fail easily under pressure. Simple systems survive. Few accounts. Clear rules. Obvious priorities. When life becomes stressful, simplicity keeps you consistent. Protection is not about sophistication. It is about reliability. You must also protect your income from hopelessness. When progress feels slow, people stop caring. They begin saying it doesn't matter anyway. That mindset is dangerous. Hopelessness leads to abandonment of structure. Even when results are small, momentum matters. Small progress is still progress. Another powerful protection is intentional restriction. Not everything you can afford should be purchased. Just because something fits the budget does not mean it fits the plan. Protection requires filtering choices through long-term impact, not short-term affordability. You also protect your income by planning for irregular expenses. Annual costs, seasonal needs, and occasional obligations should not become emergencies. When income is small, surprises hurt more. Planning ahead smooths the impact. This is not pessimism. It is realism. Finally, protecting a small income requires patience. You will not see dramatic change immediately. Protection works quietly. It stabilizes first, then strengthens, then grows. The goal is not speed. The goal is durability. A protected income survives shocks, resists pressure, and creates options. When your income is small, protection is not optional. It is the foundation. Growth without protection collapses. But protection done consistently creates room for expansion. You are not delaying your future by being careful. You are securing it. And when income eventually increases, it will enter a system already built to hold it.